Alright, with career mode, we're playing Quincy Downs.
Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Tributary Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and on course we've got John McCarthy.
Hi Luke, happy to be here with both yourself and Rich at Quincy Downs. They've given me a warm welcome here at the very least. Don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a great round of golf. Can't wait to see what happens out there.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. This is a good chance. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. We're around 140 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Shot.
Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Just a simple tap in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
You've arrived at a par 4. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the third. $15 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. You'll take the tap in for par any day. Currently 2 under for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Opting for the 5-iron. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 4 shots behind our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 5. That's tidy. Second shot here on the 6th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. This would be a good putt to make. It'll move you inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. This one's online. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. He's in a share of 15th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow. Oh, what a ripper from long range. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And let's have another look at that one. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. We have a par 4 on this one. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Now, 4 under par. Trying to crack into the top 10. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
I'd say this needs to hit a house, but there's no houses in sight.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Opportunity to make their par. That's well holed. He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love that aggressive play.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Ooh, right by the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And he'll move into the
Close.
top 10. Just 2 shots back after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit short with that effort.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Nicely done. Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up. Headed for the green. Well, that's a handy shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. He's in a share of 7th place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. We need this one to bounce right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Slightly elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back there.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Always nice when you're playing to the green from an elevated position. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, come on, sit. Wonderfully played. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, I'm getting a good look at this. It's about 35 feet to the cup.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Well hold. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 5-wood. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And he needs this to save par. Get excited. This could go in. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 2 shots clear at the top of the field. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Might get caught up in the brush here. And John, what's this one looking like?
They are into some deep, deep rough here, fellas. Let's watch. See what they can do.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Nicely holed. And for par. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. From about 200 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Opting for the hybrid, I think. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And with that, Rich, their round comes to an end. They seem to be in pretty decent shape.
Yeah, good shape. Top 10 after the first round with 3 to go. You're not going to win it on the first day, but you certainly can use it, and he's in good position to win it still.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Tributary Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long. And you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching leaders.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot on the second. Going with the pitching wedge here. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
How close was that to going down? Well hold. Let's move on. He's currently sharing 8th position.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Atta boy, good shot. Time for the second shot into the third. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 11 feet left to the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. He's currently tied for 6th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Well, now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. It's tracking. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
He's currently in 8th position. Time to tee off at the 6th. Beautiful swing there. Going with a 3-wood here. Sitting at 9 under. Currently in 8th. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Well, this one's right at the pin. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. This hole here is a par 4.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Coming off a string of 3 birdies. That might be one club too many. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt is of 9 feet. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 3 shots clear of the field. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
That's the spirit. Well played. Just go ahead and tap this in for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. Going with the 7. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Make this and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. This one has eyes for the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 11th. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, just missed. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Not quite the shot he was wanting. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 1 shot off the pace. This putt is for a share of 2nd. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You showed plenty there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, absolutely flushed. Always think about taking 1 more club when playing to an elevated green. going with the hybrid. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Okay, steady now. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Gary Woodland is one stroke clear of the field. We have a par 4 on this one. And after that par, we're looking for something good here. Uh-oh, shanked that one. Second shot here on the 14th hole.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Playing their fourth shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Time for the 5th shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Don't want to talk about that.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last. Quality shot, that one. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, from my viewpoint, at least, looks around 29 feet.
Par putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 4 strokes. You've arrived at a par 4. Second shot here on the 16th. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Now, that should find the cut stuff. It's always important to club down when playing from an elevated position. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. And that putt will end up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Hey, nice looking line. And with that, this round comes to a close. So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
No, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens in the final 36.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Tributary Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Luke, this player's trailing currently, but let's face it, there's so much golf left to be played. I really think if they stay the course and continue playing the way they are, they've got a great chance of getting a victory here.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. He's currently tied for fourth.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Not bad. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one might need to set.
Pretty good shot there.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Tracking. That's frustrating. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. He's in a share of 5th position. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Woo, back there, horsey. This would be a great up and down from this spot. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And let's have one more look at that shot. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole in one. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, looking like 37 feet or so to the cup from there.
Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
This spot looks awfully familiar. Didn't they play here yesterday?
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Time now for the 4th shot. Only a few shots off the pace. That might be one club too many. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. If it's up, it could be in. So after avoiding the drop shots, that's their first bogey.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Oh, well played. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
Up the hill to an elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back to this pin.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. This one's for birdie. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, He'll take it.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Get in the hole. And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard, now a 2-stroke lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Well, they're obviously playing to a game plan here, because I remember they were hit in from this similar spot yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Just didn't drop. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Yep, well done. Now 5 strokes behind. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that was over clubbed. This would be a great up and down. Straight out of the top drawer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 11th. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, almost went in. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I speak. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well struck. Second shot here on the 12th. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Yeah, we'll take that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. This hole here is a par 4. Well, this should find the short grass from around 180 yards out.
Little extra club required going back uphill for their second shot if they want to get it all the way back to this hole location.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Looking better.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Green sits below them, down the hill. A little less club is required.
Great looking shot this. And a quality shot that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Go on, get in the hole. Disappointment. We'll take a tap in any day for par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Not sure what the intent was there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. And this one is for bogey. And down she goes. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 16th. You like that, didn't you? This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. That's some good golf right there. 2nd shot here on the 17th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And here we are with their 4th. These are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. That limits the damage. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, great swing there. 2nd shot here at the 18th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Left yourself an opportunity. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
I'd say about 24 feet to the cup from here.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And it's time to recap that play. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Luke, tomorrow, final. Can't wait.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're at the Tributary Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Not a bad line, this one. This shot is about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. A wonderful putt. He can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Good-looking shot, this. Second shot here on the third. "12 feet to the cup coming up. It's got a chance. And that will drop in for birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. This hole is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Nicely done. Oh, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, guys, it's about 22 feet to go here.
Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke advantage. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
It's a little wayward.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He finds himself in a share of 4th. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. This shot here from about 240 yards. Going with a 3-wood here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
This is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. Shame it didn't drop. You'll happily just go ahead and tap that in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Gary Woodland currently head and shoulders above the rest today. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a little unpredictable. Hope that ends up all right. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. This one's tracking. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard, now a 2-stroke lead. Well, of these holes, the short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up? And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down.
Birdie on this hole yesterday, but highly doubtful from the lie they have today.
Putting for birdie. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead. Par 3s are always fun. See if he can knock it close. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one's going right at the pin here. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. It might be an ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
It was on a good line. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like around 37 feet. Good luck.
Three feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
Going with the hybrid. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Oh, well done. Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
That will drive you bats.
And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I speak. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing to the green well below your feet. It's always nice to see the ball fly to the hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. He finds himself currently in 5th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign. That swing Reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. This one's online. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
They're needing to make something special happen, and I can't think of a better opportunity than now on this short par 4.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Well, what's he doing hitting it there in the first place, Luke? I don't understand. He made bogey yesterday, and he's looking the same score today.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Oh, I like the look of this. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18. That's heading for the fairway. Opting for the 6-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, what a wonderful display this has been. Hole this putt and sign off on a 60. And down she goes, so it's tournament over now. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
Luke, to start off that way, it's a dream. But let's face it, this player wasn't strong enough to continue with that. And I think they finished about where I expected them to.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're at TPC Boston. Take us through this opening hole.
Just 365 yards, par 4 for the back tees, and it's about as simple as it gets. Players going to go with a hybrid long iron. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side or even the back portion of the green, it can provide a couple of challenges, but let's face it, at 365 yards, you're thinking 3 more often than 4, without a doubt.
Let's get down to the action. That was a gallant attempt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Starting the round at even par. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
From here, he's looking at about 22 feet to the cup.
And down it goes. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 208 yards, just one bunker surrounds this green.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Oh, this looks pure. And this putt coming up for his par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently tied for 15th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Going with the 8-iron here. Come on, get down. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ouch, that hurts. Looks good off the blade. This next putt is for bogey. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards straight away. Very difficult.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
And this putt to move into the top 10. And that putt just was never hit hard enough. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 measures 213 yards, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Good putt, that. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
difficult par 4 from 472 yards from the back tee. All in all, players begging for a 4 on the scorecard.
This one from about 160 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
I'm going to go with 34 feet or so to the cup.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come in the equation.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Nice birdie, well played. And that will take him to 3 under. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He's sharing 13th place.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well played, mate. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. It's on a great line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for 10th. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
A good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, 495 yards, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Going with the 7. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, he's got about 27 feet from here, as far as I can tell.
Ooh. Easy par, that. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Gary Woodland is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot advantage. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Par 3, 161 yards. I don't need to mention the water on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And in it goes for the par. trailing by a few shots after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
This one needs to kick left. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will move him to 6 under par. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And another round safely in the books. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 3rd place.
Absolutely, Luke. Lots of fun this first round. Let's hope the next 3 are just like this.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. We're at the Northern Trust. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have your company for this second round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
This player currently in the top 5, but let's face it, he has got a lot of work left if he wants to try and chase down those ahead of him. They are playing some good golf. He's got room to make up.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Short par 5's going to be fun. A chance to make a birdie or even an eagle.
Par 5 measures 542 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
TPC Boston recently refurbished by Gil Hanse, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Oh, come on, sit. Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. That's not your best effort. Playing their 4th shot. Seven feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Solid par putt, that. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we are at the 3rd. The tee is yours.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee. Getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Oh, just missed. Can make this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 466 yards from the back tee. A very strong par 4 indeed.
Well, this player is certainly finding this spot a couple of times this week.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Why not take another look at that effort? Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We have a par 5 on this one.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Beautiful swing there. Second shot here on the 7th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, that was pure. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
And coming up well short.
Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Okay, let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in 2nd. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one headed left.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This putt from around 18 feet. This one's dialed in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4, 425 yards straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
From about 100 yards, 1 stroke off the lead.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
This putt is for the lead. That's frustrating. Well holed. Let's move on. And that makes him tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 3, 231 yards, a brute of a hole.
Opting for the 3-wood. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
I think he's got around 24 feet to the cup from here.
Well done. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Leading by a shot after that hole.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the 6-iron here. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Oh, so close. And that puddle drop. Well done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Currently 14 under for the event. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Just didn't drop. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Oh, what a great stroke. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Still in the lead now after that hole. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
Par 4, 412 yards, severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Good shot there.
Slim chance for a birdie.
but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And there it is. He's currently tied for first. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Par 5, 530 yards. Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Not their favorite spot, no doubt. Terrible result yesterday. What's in store today?
And here we are with the third shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that's a good way to do it. Just a tap-in birdie to finish. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot.
Absolutely. Looking forward to watching the next 2 rounds.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, I think that the chances are pretty good. The good thing about having a small lead is you have an opportunity to make it a bigger lead. And you want to do that. You want to go ahead and start separating yourself from the rest of the field if you can, but you can't do it all in one fell swoop. It's hole by hole.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. TPC Boston recently refurbished by Gil Hans, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Okay, steady now. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
This would be a great up and down. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. That's disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And with that, they'll move back into top spot on the leaderboard.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Isn't this where they hit from yesterday?
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Now 2 shots up after that one. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 465 yards straight away. Very difficult.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. This one might need to get down a little.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. He sits in first position. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Big feet to the cup. I like the look of this. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards. Bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. That's tidy. This one's for birdie. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Difficult par 4 from 472 yards from the back tee. All in all, players begging for a 4 on the scorecard.
Well, this is some sort of play. 5 birdies on the bounce. Opting for the 9 iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
I'm going to front 9 on par.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Yeah, good safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And now that finds him in first place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
It was on a good line. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. Now 4 shots up after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like about 21 feet for him left to go.
And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, you're currently leading JT by 3. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
From about 130 yards here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Just put right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Get excited. This could go in. A well hole. He'll take the birdie. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 3 strokes. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14.
Par 4, 495 yards, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
But in for birdie. Hey, nice looking line. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing from around 110 yards out. Handy effort, that one. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole.
Par 3, 161 yards. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Just needs this one to kick right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. We have a par 4 on this one.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
Par 5, 530 yards. Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And your day comes to an end. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead because there's only one way to go, and that's down. Let's see how they handle the pressure on the final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. We're at the Northern Trust. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have your company for this final round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And that brings to an end that hole. Currently in first position. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 measures 208 yards. Just one bunker surrounds the green.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. And down it goes. And after that hole, you're currently leading JT by 3. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And choosing the 8-iron here. As Tiger would say, wait. Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Nicely holed and for par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards for the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one has eyes for the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's a handy shot. And this is a 20-footer. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. It's tracking, and that's their 4th birdie of the day. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That might be one club too many. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
2nd shot here on the 10th hole. That's just inside the range. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Going with the hybrid. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Leading by 5 shots after that. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. 2nd shot here on the 12th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Lovely effort that. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Ouch, that hurts. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. He sits in 1st position. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. 2nd shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. 16 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Around 110 yards to go. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Oh, that's stellar play. Back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good line because it's not going to be on the fairway. Time now for the 4th shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This next putt now for double bogey. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out. 8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Top drawer of that tee shot, at least compared to yesterday. Let's take a look and see what happens next.
Atta boy, good shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Time for the 2nd shot on the 18th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs with a victory in the opening playoff event, the Northern Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you can only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, that's it for today, guys. I'll continue the last two tournaments next time. Take it easy, yeah? Thanks for watching.